I was originally worried because this was all wrinkled. But when you're as jacked as I am, like your muscles just like just pop the wrinkles out. Just spreads out the wrinkles.
Also, when you run as fast as you do.
Did you see me sprint?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Barely saw you.
Like a fucking cheetah. All right, so Julie, my sister, she's our physical therapist. She also was influential in creating Flex, which is one of our classes. We have kind of an audition for a corporate wellness gig locally here. We're gonna go put on a Flex class for a small group of their employees, see if they fucking like it, and hopefully if they do, we'll start doing it there on a regular basis. So that's what this is. So how do you think that went?
I thought it went really well.
Well, yeah. It's because I did it.
Fuck you! No, you didn't fucking do it.
You did
1/8 of it.
That 1/8 was the best, though. That was the best eighth.
What the fuck, though?
So that's our Just Move class. It was our 6:30 a.m. Just Move class. We're still, it is nowhere near finished, right? Like, you guys can kind of see the flow and what it looks like, but in my head, that's not at all probably what it's gonna look, maybe similar, but it's not even close to a finished product yet. But every single class that we have, we use that as an opportunity to kind of look at it, review it. What do we like about the class narrative? What do we not like about it? How do we think it's being presented? You know, for a lot of you guys, I know you really focus on the class programming, like in the actual programming of it. That is the smallest thing that we focus on. There's a lot more elements to a class experience than what I think we really like to think of. And again, in this, like, for those of you guys that are CrossFit affiliates, it all lives around the programming. That's the sexy, fun thing. I did a piece during my podcast with Joe, Jam with Joe, where I talked about Nike and shoelaces and how Nike knows they are creating experience via the way the shoelaces tie up and the way it feels. Anyway, that's how I kind of think about designing classes. So when I'm working with a gym and they want help designing a unique class experience, I'm not thinking about the shoe and the design of the shoe and how the shoe fits. I'm thinking about how it feels when you lace up the sneaks. And I don't know if that fucking makes sense to you, but I don't know. That's how my fucking brain works. So as we continue to evolve that class, I'll keep you guys updated.
All right, and then let's go a little bit higher. Or in it, are you gonna come, can you come towards the middle?
So we've got a little flex photo shoot because this guy just decided to go and interrupt my entire staff today for his photo shoot. So any of you guys are gonna be future Flex customers, you're probably gonna see all these in my face as well. Is your company finally gonna have a website and marketing material? No, that'd be ridiculous. These pictures aren't for the website. It's not for Flex. These are just your own personal.
Yeah, this is just for me.
Just need to decorate my house.
Pictures around my place.
I just like leaning in right there, smiling at him, talking to him on his way in your car. What is this video for? Just
vlogging.
Every day? Vlogging?
Yeah, just.
Do you vlog?
Yes.
Daily?
Daily, but it only gets 3 days a week.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
All right, so next I've got, Rob and Josiah. Rob and Josiah are from Hive Fitness. So there was an article done in one of the local digital Charlotte publications about this new fitness facility, really big. I think it was like, I don't know, 15,000 square feet or so, called Hive Fitness, and they were gonna offer all these other cool things. And I was like, yeah, because it was in this district, this area, Loso, where my gym is located. So really excited for this area to continue to blow up, for people to see the value over here and moving their businesses here. And plus, any startup fitness, I think, is good for my business as well. So anyway, these two guys, they kind of hit this publication and it got really popular. People talked about it. And then we had a mutual friend through SweatNet. So I said, hey, can you schedule an introduction? I would love to meet these guys. And they follow the WTF content. So that was cool. And so, yeah, they're coming in to get some coffee. We're going to shoot the shit. And again, this is just another way of me kind of living what it is I preach to you guys. A lot of you guys, when you hear that a competitor is moving in, especially a much bigger competitor that's offering very similar things that you're offering, even if it's a mom and pop, if they're not like a corporate franchise, you generally kind of either talk shit, you kind of ignore them, you kind of maybe just creep on their Instagram, see what they're like. Fuck it, I invite them into my house to come and, have a cup of coffee and shoot shit and talk shop. To create influence in this market is to network with the people that are trying to achieve the same end goal as you. And it feels so much better to not constantly being like, oh, fuck this guy, fuck that, but to have a group of, allies or colleagues, if you want to think of them that way, that we're all shooting for the same end goal, and there's enough people to go around. I don't care how fucking small of a city you're in. There are enough fat people in this country to go around for all of you to eat 3 times over. So anyway, here's that conversation. Are you aware of this? I don't know how you guys found me. Did you guys find me through?
I think I found you through What the Fuck Jim Talks.
Cool.
Well, I found
Everything gets documented. We're talking any shit and saying anything you don't want, just trust me, we'll not put it on. Don't worry about it. But here's a cool thing going on with Will. So
I've been working out with him for probably 6 or 7 months now.
Cool.
And it's been on my mind to get into the fitness space. So we just kind of started talking and developing kind of our concept and what is it that people are seeking? What is it? Basically trying to solve a problem for some people. And so then it's like next thing I know, I've got that membership. I like cycling. So then I'm doing a cycling membership, and my wife likes bars, so she's got a bar membership, and then our kids are going to fucking little gym. Add all up, we're spending $1,200-$1,300 a month in these various gym memberships.
people, I think people like going to different locations. I don't think people, like this idea of a one-stop shop, I'm less big on.
That's part of our model,
yeah.
is because we understand that.
Yeah,
we realize that. The reality is, if you look at fitness just from a very high level and not, obviously you've been in it since at least 2009, so, but if you look at a very high level, the reality is it changes, right? You go back 30 years, we had, what's his face with the hairdo?
Richard Simmons, yeah.
Right, then you fast forward and it's somebody else, then you fast forward and somebody else. So the reality is the next greatest thing is always the next thing.
Sure, like it's cyclical.
Like it's not going to stay.
Richard Simmons being at home TV, and then let's call Curves the first huge explosion in franchise fitness, and then let's call CrossFit the explosion of the warehouse micro gym, and then let's call Peloton the reemergence of at-home fitness. And like again, everything, you're 100% right, everything is fucking cyclical. Yeah. Boutique small warehouse was cool, and now you have people doing bigger warehouses, boutique, and higher end, like what you and me have created is going to be just kind of like a smaller mom and pop, Globo gym, version of Gold's Gym, just that kind of scenario.
Yeah.
Doing too many things to too many people makes you fucking irrelevant. It just, you're not a story to anybody. That's the hard thing. Yeah. And anybody with a Swiss Army knife, they don't call it their Swiss Army knife. They're like, oh, let me get my pocket knife. Let me get my can opener. They like identify the one fucking thing they use on it all the time. Mm-hmm. That will be your biggest conflict. But your thing, whatever you find to be remarkable and whatever, it has got to be a thing that people talk about. No one is going to tell a story of urban movement like, yeah, I went there, the workout was awesome, the showers are so nice. That's not what they're fucking saying to their friends at Sycamore Brewery. Like, that's not, like, you have to have something that people don't expect.